Well, the Genneva Motor Show is underway and CNBC TV18's Ronojoy Banerjee caught up with the president of Tata Motors personal vehicles business, Mayank Pareek, and in that exclusive conversation, he talked about the auto giant's blueprint for an image transformation. Here's an excerpt of that exclusive conversation.
The whole idea, Ron, is that we want to transform our image. Okay, we want to create products which are you love to own, which perform superior, and also which connect with the youth of the country. Today, 50% of India is less than 25 years of age. 65% or 60% is less than 35 years of age. These kids, especially below 25, they may not buy car themselves, but on the dining table when the decision is being taken about the car, their views count. The whole idea of is catch them young, sensitize them to that these people make the Tata cars. And actually that rubs off on your mainstream brands.
So let's talk about your mainstream brands, and because this year has been good for Tata Motors, for the passenger vehicle business. Going forward, what are your expectations? If you could give us a rough sales forecast or something for the coming financial year, for your passenger vehicle business.
I think after all this uncertainty after demonetization, I think markets will stabilize, and I expect next year market will grow around 10%. I think CM is predicting that. I agree with that portfolio. I think first half the growth could be less. Second half it will catch up, so average will become 10. We'll grow better than that. We'll do better than that.
Tata Motors will do better than
Definitely.
the industry
Yeah.
average growth. But sir, it's interesting. Demonetization. You've managed to sort of weather the demonetization storm. If I understand, it's clear looking at your sales data. Even though like a large chunk of your volumes come from the fleet business, which has been impacted,
right.
What have you done to kind of insulate yourself from the demonetization impact?
Indian market is very diverse. Some people find it challenging. I find it an opportunity. Any effect, any negative effect does not happen all over. You'll have to find pockets which are not affected. And without going into details what pockets, we actually started finding which segments will not be affected by demonetization and worked on that. For example, very little effect will be there in our government purchases. In fact, none. So can we focus more on? And similarly, we identified many such segments which will be relatively less affected. As a result, I think we are growing 3x of market.
So 3x of the market you've grown since demonetization.
Yeah, and I think we'll continue.
All right, then, talking